we need to start winning games consecutively and breeding the winning mentality throughout the group, and we did that at the weekend, and Gillingham's just the next one, and we're taking it game by game, step by step, and if we can get another win on the board, it'll only give us confidence, and if we get another clean sheet, that'll be 2 on the bounce, so that'll give us massive confidence going into the next game.
Now gathered on the edge of the penalty area with Keane Lewis-Potter again. Little ball back to Doherty. He in turn finds Smallwood. Hit diagonally to Emmanuel, brings it into the middle. Honeyman with the first shot, and Hull City have the best start possible. I think Keane Lewis-Potter may have got a touch on the way through, and it is 1-0 to Hull City.
What a start, Fletch, what a start. It's a great ball from Smallwood, little diagonal ball to Emmanuel on the right, took a great first touch with his chest. He was past the fullback, great cutback, and it's a good finish as well. What a start.
Honeyman did the first part and the perfect start for Hull City. Just 3 minutes gone, same point that Hull City scored against Swansea last season on the opening day. The ball played over on the far side, and Keane Lewis-Potter probably would have dreamt of that sort of scenario last night as Gillingham play it through. Now the flag has stayed down. Gillingham in a one-on-one situation, and Matt Ingram stands his ground as Akinde from the left-hand side. He had all the time in the world to try and find the bottom right-hand corner. In the end, he just played it straight into Ingram. Let off, though, for Hull City.
Yeah, got away with that one a little bit. Just a simple ball over the top, and the centre forward was in. Akinde one-on-one with the keeper. You felt he would have done a bit better, but his shot was straight at the goalkeeper, and he made it look easy in the end.
McGuinness will help this on towards Malik Wilks. So Gilvey goes over. He lost the header and then pulled Wilks to the floor as he was clean through. And everyone's back for Gillingham at the moment. The substitutes are not going to take place just yet. Honeyman delivers. It's an inviting ball. There's the second. It's Josh McGuinness. A fist pump from Grant McCann down to my left-hand side. And Hull City take a set-piece chance. Brilliant header. Hull City lead now by 2-0. Gillingham walk back to the halfway line. Heads bowed. And what an opportunity now for Hull City to see this one out. They lead by 2-0. Get in.
Fantastic ball in from Honeyman from the free kick, whipped in, and McGuinness didn't really have to do much. He sort of stood still, but he's so powerful, no one getting near him. He's been a menace all afternoon, and just flicks it into the far corner, and 2-0, comfortable now. See this going through.
Hull City are going to get everything here at the Priestfield Stadium. The full-time whistle goes. Grant McCann has high fives all round for his technical staff, and Hull City have dug deep and come away with a very good victory. This will be one that Hull City look on in the summer as a really big result indeed. Final score here at the Priestfield Stadium: Gillingham 0, Hull City 2.
Yes, another big game on Tuesday. It'll be a tough game down there again because they're a team that's obviously up near the top end of the table like ourselves. A good manager in Paul Lambert, and they play a similar way to us. So it's going to be a good game.
Now Honeyman over on that right hand side. Lots of men in black and amber. One of them is Wilks. Smallwood now for Emmanuel right on the touchline into Honeyman, who now's in the penalty area, and a chance for Wilks very early on. Perfect start for Hull City. Malik Wilks, very similar goal to the one he got against Leeds United. He just wandered into the penalty area totally unopposed, and Ipswich are made to pay very early on. It's Ipswich Town 0, Hull City 1.
Yeah, what a start. What a start.
No, I was really pleased. It was an excellent start from us to score inside the first 3 or 4 minutes, I think it was. Good move down the right-hand side between George and Josh and Richie Smallwood. And then a really good finish from Malik.
It's with Burke. Everyone staying forward for the Tigers. Burke swings it in. Wilks for McGuinness. The flag has stayed down, and Hull City double their advantage. Josh McGuinness has yet another goal, and the forwards for the Tigers are really enjoying this spell at the moment. They're scoring for fun.
Yeah, what a great way to finish the half. It wasn't a particularly good ball into the box. I don't know how it managed to find its way to McGuinness, but he took a good first touch and put it in with his second touch with his right foot. What started the half really well and finished it even better. What a way to go into half time, 2-0 up here.
The Tigers will be happy to see Ipswich just passing it slowly but surely at the moment as they give it away again. James Scott, and he's poked it through for Eaves. He's onside here. Tom Eaves into the penalty area. That's it. Tom Eaves has his goal, and Hull City are surely on their way to 3 points. 3 goals again, and the step up in class on paper has been destroyed thanks to the attacking might of the Tigers.
As a whole, it was a really controlled, professional away performance. The distances in the team was good, the shape was good, we were compact. What really pleased me is you've seen the boys sprinting back. You know, we had 7 or 8 of them sprinting back in the 86th minute, bursting a gut not to concede, and that's the attitude in the group at the minute.
And he fires it out wide looking for Alan Judge. Emmanuel underneath it brilliantly. And brilliantly is how Hull City played as the final whistle goes here at Portman Road. It's finished Ipswich 0, Hull City 3, and it is a clear marker of what the Tigers can do in this League One campaign. Ipswich Town did themselves no favours tonight, but the Tigers did not roll over and allow Ipswich's possession to take hold. The final score here at Portman Road, a fantastic night for the Tigers. It's finished Ipswich 0, Hull City 3.
Both teams have got threats, you know, and it's going to be a nip and tuck game. I think it'll be quite tight. We want to make sure we're structurally good, because that will give us the best opportunity to get the 3 points.
Gavin White just at the front of the D. There's 2 men in the wall for Portsmouth. Everyone else is back in a line here. Plenty of options to aim at as Callum Elder will leave this for Honeyman to swing in. It's decent. Keane Lewis Potter. It's in the back of the net for the Tigers. McGilvray's beaten Hull City's first chance, and the Tigers have taken it. The marking from Portsmouth was suspect. Hull City take the lead at Fratton Park. It's 1-0. Honeyman's delivery curved in towards the left, right into the heart of the penalty area. And whoever was meant to be marking Keane Lewis Potter left the man alone. He was able to get a great header. McGilvray made the save, point blank range. He couldn't find a corner, and then it was poked in from very close range. Portsmouth fired the ball down the line a good 10 yards before being stopped in their tracks again. Throw-in taken and sent in towards Marquise in the box. Keane Lewis Potter fires away. Malik Wilkes putting the pressure on. Sean Raggett's header could fall to Keane Lewis Potter here. Hull City attacking the box at pace. Keane Lewis Potter steps into it on the left-hand side, fires it across. Malik Wilkes, surely he may get the chance still. He cuts back. Oh, it's cleared off the line, but Honeyman puts it in. And Hull City are in an amazing position now. They're 2-0 up at Fratton Park. A team with 6 clean sheets coming into this one have been beaten twice, and George Honeyman fires in. Hull City are in dreamland and might just be staying at the summit of the League One table. Portsmouth 0, Hull City 2. They have tested, they've probed in this second half. Malik Wilkes would have wanted the shot when he got the ball. He had space, and then he had to try and work it. Got the shot in, a couple of ricochets again. It was all scrappy in the penalty area, and then Honeyman from 5 yards out blasts it in. And Hull City's hard work in this second half is paying off. Jacob Greaves now will just send it back towards George Long. Hull City just want to have 5 minutes here of calm and restoration, just to make sure that while the emotions are high in both camps, that they stay defensively solid, but they will still try and pick apart Portsmouth's defence as Gavin White comes forward, plays it left towards Keane Lewis Potter. He's worked some space to cross it in, looking for Malik Wilkes. A free header for Raggett though, inside the 6-yard box, gets that one safely away. But everyone in blue shirts is back in their own half at the moment. It's Hull City piling the pressure on. Chance maybe for Gavin White. Plays it to the edge of the box for Greg Doherty in the D. Threads it through. Delightful ball to Coyle. Played across. It's 3-0 Hull City. And Hull City are loving it at Fratton Park. It is high fives all round. Hull City are running riot at Fratton Park. Portsmouth 0, Hull City 3.
Really pleased, you know. I can't remember what goal it was. It was a really good passing movement for one of the goals. Might have been the second or third goal, one of those two. Third goal. Excellent bit of play from us, tremendous bit of play, you know, cleverness. And we knew we had to play like that against these. We had to move the ball quickly against them because they don't give up chances very easily.
Will there be 4 goals for Hull City? As Chadwick plays it towards Slater. Now for Greaves, Callum Elder. Into Crowley, who we haven't seen as much of compared to Tuesday night. But he plays it into the path of Honeyman here. Now for McGuinness on the edge of the box in the middle. He does fire a goal. It is number 4. Josh McGuinness. Fantastic goal, and Hull City's biggest win of the season is going to be at most probably their hardest opposition on the road. Portsmouth 0, Hull City 4, and everyone is in for the celebration this time. Nice play again. The pressure this time was a little bit less from Portsmouth, and McGuinness turns, fires into the back of the net.
It was a very good performance today. We knew we had to be good. You know, we're coming up against probably the most formed team in the division in terms of the way they're winning games and keeping clean sheets, and we had to be organised, we had to be good defensively. I thought we were. And it was almost like roles reversal, wasn't it? You know, they scored 2 own goals in this game, and we get an extra 2 goals and good finishes from George Honeyman and Josh McGuinness. So we're delighted with the 3 points. That's all it is. You know, it's 3 points on the next one.
4-0 victory on the road then for Hull City. A marvellous day on the south coast.
Fingers crossed, you know, that's what we've got to prepare for. They come thick and fast now. I think we've got, you know, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday again. So, yeah, they come thick and fast, and we've just got to be ready for Wednesday to get a win.
Throw-in for the Tigers, which he's played into the box for Wilkes. He turns and scores! Malik Wilkes, first invitation to shoot. He takes it, and Hull City find themselves in front in a game of very few chances. There's a touch of prolificness about Malik Wilkes again. Josh McGuinness looking to get under it, and he's done very well to win it. And good strength from Wilkes. He turns away down the middle towards the box now, Malik Wilkes, and he gets the shot in. It trickles in as well for Malik Wilkes.
I scored with my right foot. I was on my right foot because I can never shoot with it. But I don't know what told me to just kick it with the toe poke and hope.
And it is a brace for Malik Wilkes. The goals are starting to flow for him again on evidence of this. And Hull City lead by 2-0. Honeyman picks out Coyle, a ball into the box, tees up Malik Wilkes, thinks about the shot, cuts back onto his right and then his left, and he's gone for the chip. Keane Lewis Potter at the back post, flags up over on the far side. The ball's been now confusion, because Jamie Jones has taken a quick goal kick. He's still talking to the referee now. What's happened here? Play's going on down the right-hand side. I think the goal has been given. They're heading over to Keane Lewis Potter. He is celebrating. There was real confusion. The linesman flagged straight away. Graham Salisbury, I think, has overruled him and allowed the goal to stand. Wigan head over to the linesman. The Tigers went over to the referee, but Keane Lewis Potter has nodded in at the back stick. But now the defence want to get involved, and Reece Burke as well, having the ball in the back of the net. George Honeyman was adjudged to be offside. There might even have been some complaints about that one. Unfortunately, don't have a replay, as Keane Lewis Potter nips in and wins the ball into McGuinness in the box. Josh McGuinness, there's number 4. Hull City have not just diminished their DW Demons, they are destroying them with every chance they come forward. It is 4-0. We've got 52 minutes on the clock. It's with Honeyman. He tries to play it in, didn't carry enough height to really trouble Wigan getting bodies back, but the ball coming back. Wilkes from range into the net. Malik Wilkes has a hat-trick. 5 for Hull City.
So it was delightful for all three of us to get on the score sheet, but buzzing to get my first hat-trick. Hopefully I'm winning.
Big header away from Callum Elder. And the referee blows the whistle here at the DW Stadium. Same old for Wigan Athletic. They've been here before. They've been battered by the Tigers, who really have put any recent form demons to rest.
I thought it was a very controlled performance tonight. We played on the front foot. We created lots of opportunities. We've got 5 goals to show for it, and defensively really good, really strong. So I was really pleased with the performance.
Hull go to Doncaster, back recharged with confidence, knowing they can score goals. They have battered Wigan by 5 goals to 0.
I think every game is difficult in this division, and every game brings its own challenges, because you know the teams at the bottom end of the league, they're all fighting for their lives, you know. So it's just as difficult as a game against the top.
Up towards halfway, Coyle with the throw-in into Doherty. And Wimbledon looking to retrieve possession, but Doherty gets away from Longman, gets a shove for his troubles as the ball was played. McGuinness, now Honeyman, through to Keane Lewis-Potter. He goes over inside the box, and a penalty is given Hull City's way. Keane Lewis-Potter with a very intelligent run and brought to the floor. Keane Lewis-Potter wins a penalty. A great chance from 12 yards to make it 12 goals in all competitions for Josh McGuinness. Back in the front three, steps up and smashes it into the back of the net. Josh McGuinness with a fantastic penalty, low and hard to the left-hand side. And Hull City, after 23 minutes, have that goal, which puts them in the driving seat. That might just settle some nerves as the minutes tick by. Wimbledon 0, Hull City 1.
Yeah, great penalty, low and hard to the left-hand side, keeper not saving that. But I think it's what we deserve here. We've been on top in this game. We've dominated pretty much from the start and put pressure on, and I think we've got our just reward so far in this game.
Greaves wins another free kick in collision with Piggott again. And Piggott will jog back into the defensive lines. It was a simple coming together just beyond halfway. Hull City take it quickly as Jones finds Coyle. He sends it into the box. McGuinness heads the ball into the floor. Reece Burke looks to get there. The ball is turned in, and Hull City will have that second goal. Reece Burke jogs across to Malik Wilkes. There the celebrations.
Happy to get another one for the team, especially in the league. I think it's important everyone chips into the goals. As you say, I'm happy. I'm happy we got the result today as well, and it was good considering a disappointing result in the last game. But we've put that behind, and hopefully go on the run now.
Yeah, fantastic. It was a brilliant ball in the box from Coyle, pinged it, diag. McGuinness there, we know what a threat he is in the air, and knocks it down for Burke, who sort of bundles it in the end. But great goal, and really puts us in a comfortable position going into half-time.
Wilkes looking to get it into the penalty area now. He's gone over. Penalty again. Hull City get the penalty. Malik Wilkes picks the ball up. He's running away from Josh McGuinness. Malik Wilkes then, left-footed, a bit of a stutter, does put it into the back of the net. It is Wimbledon 0, Hull City 3. Wilkes clasps hands with Doherty, Callum Elder, and now Louis Coyle. And as they hug and embrace, there's a word towards him and McGuinness. And I think it was maybe a thank you very much. I'm glad I didn't let you down. As Hull City go 3-0 up. And the ball pops away, and Hull City are victors at Plough Lane on their first journey here.
Very calm, very controlled in our play, worked off a structurally very good shape, and we broke with energy and pace and guile. So I'm pleased with the result, pleased with the performance. On to the next one. 3
goals and 3 points, 37 goals now scored away. It's very impressive, and there's a few more games still to play. Hull City certainly not done with. Hull City have won by 3-0.
We're on to the next one now. We've got a tough game away at Peterborough on Tuesday. The pitch is shocking by all accounts, and I've seen it. I know they've had problems with their pitch there. So again, it's another challenge for us against one of the best teams in the division. So we'll go there and see if we can get another result.
But Peterborough again wrestle back possession into their hands, and a through ball to Butler into the Tigers' final third. First time cross searching for Schmodix, and he tries to get it across and into the net. Reece Brown on the follow-up. Peterborough United 7 minutes in have the perfect start here at London Road. 20 minutes gone. Elder again with his right arm up and Honeyman over it, just looking to see where the runs are going to be made. Wilkes looks eager. Burke as well. Greaves, they stand on the 18-yard line, and Honeyman flirts it in. Connection made into the net. Reece Burke jogs away. Hull City have that equaliser. Barely any chances for them, but an equaliser comes for the Tigers, and Peterborough's first real significant set-piece danger to themselves, and Reece Burke comes up with an equaliser. He loves scoring goals this season, and he heads over to Grant McCann with Jacob Greaves, gets some words. Concentration now for the Tigers. The midfield of Peterborough now is Mason and Brown together in the centre. Ward to the right, Dembele to the left, and Clark Harris up front on his own. Peterborough normally play a 4-2-3-1. They usually play a 3-4-2-1 as well. But they're going a bit more traditional. Now they're down to 10 men as Hull fire the long ball forwards. White picks up the scraps into Coyle on the right hand side. He moves centrally towards Doherty, who's 25 yards out. Touch onto his left foot, tries to slot it through for Elder. Fizzing ball across and into the net. Hull City go 2-1 up. Keane Lewis Potter takes the plaudits. 3 minutes in, Hull City have the perfect start to the second half. The game is there for the taking, and on evidence of this, they are going to take it if they can carry on in this nature. Keane Lewis Potter makes it Peterborough 1, Hull City 2. A goal that will do his confidence the world of good as well. Had to be on the bench on Saturday, brought back in, and with his only real chance of the game, he's come up with the goods to put Hull City in front. City can maybe hit Peterborough on the break as they win it back. Honeyman towards the left-hand side for Wilkes. A little slip from Kent. Honeyman not giving up inside the penalty area. He's won a penalty. George Honeyman gets around Kent and then goes over just inside the box. Will there be cheers now for everyone at home in black and amber as Wilkes will step up left-footed and sends it into the back of the net. Hull City lead by 3-1. And their evening gets better and better. Another one for Malik Wilkes. The goals just continue to flow for him. John Busby has a look at the watch. The whistle goes, and Hull City are victorious at London Road. 3 goals again and 3 points. A very satisfying evening for the Tigers, who now top the table with a 3-point cushion once again.
We knew we had to come here and be organised and be good again. We started a bit slowly. All in all, really good 3 points. Nice to see Keno score, nice to see Malik score another goal, nice to see Reece score, so really pleased.
Wherever they are in the league, I mean, I think if you look down to probably 14th, 15th in the league, they probably still think they've got an opportunity to the top 6. You know, Crew's the most important game. We want to go there and try and win the game. Of course we do, but we got to do it by making sure we deliver what we've set out to do all week, you know, i.e. the game plan, and take it to Crewe, and hopefully we can try and get the 3 points.
Near the edge of the box again, in comes Doherty. Ball priced through towards Kirk inside the box, and he appeals for handball, and a penalty is given Crewe's way. He chipped the ball up, and Jacob Greaves has his protests. Porter steps up and slides it into the back of the net. Matt Ingram did go the right way. I think he may have just been a little bit unsure, Matt Ingram, the way he dived to his left-hand side. Hull City are behind in their crucial away day, but Crewe lead against the table toppers by a 1-0. So Honeyman couldn't score, but can he provide as he looks to try and play the ball in? Didn't carry enough height. Elder, now he goes over. It's a penalty for Hull City. Callum Elder had a little touch of the ball, was then caught with a late challenge from the momentum of the Crewe defence getting out, and Hull City have that chance to equalise 4 minutes after Crewe put themselves in front. Josh McGuinness against Jaskalainen. The whistle is blown. McGuinness takes his time with his run-up, smashes it into the back of the net, and he doesn't even celebrate. He grabs the ball, runs back, Hull City are level, and Josh McGuinness makes it 1-1. No nonsense, straight down the middle, and the relief that will be now coursing through the veins of the Hull City players will be extreme. Hull City, how they need those extra 2 points, considering what's happening at the Stadium of Light. It would give them that 3-goal cushion, again, 3-point cushion. Here's Doherty moving forwards towards Wilkes, edge of the box right side, steps into it, 3 men in red around him, but Wilkes gets the shot away! Malik Wilkes has scored! He's had no luck all day, but he finds a goal now, and Malik Wilkes celebrates with every outfield player. Hull City in stoppage time have completed a turnaround at one of the hardest places to come in League One. It's Crewe 1, Hull City 2.
You know, for us, we're just pleased that, you know, that we've shown that character and resilience again. The last 3 away games, I think it is. We've gone to Peterborough 1-0 down and we've won the game. Shrewsbury away, we've come back and drew at a tough place, and again today we've come back and won. So I'm pleased.
Coyle just throws it in short towards Wilkes, looks to turn, there is the final whistle, and Hull City, in a match they would have billed as a must-win encounter, have had to dig deep in a performance of an attacking nature which wasn't actually their best, but Malik Wilkes in stoppage time has found the goal to give Hull City all 3 points and turn it around. Look what it means to him and Louis Coyle. They clasp and hug, and they head over towards the officials now, bump fists. Hull City with all 3 points in the bag. Final score here at Gresty Road. It's finished. Crewe 1, Hull City 2.
They're a good team, they've got good players. You know, we've seen that over the 3 games that we've played them. Again, it's different, there's a new manager in there, it's a different way of playing. We've just got to make sure we focus on our own plan, and make sure we bring that to the table on Saturday and see if we can get the result.
A little flick on, and then Crowley trying to burst out of the midfield to keep possession for the Tigers in the final third, but play will go the other way. Dan Batty down the line for Wes Burns. There was an advantage offered in the process, but it's too far forward now to come back for a free kick. Burns manages to get in and around Callum Elder. He's going to ship it across. Fleetwood are going to score. Kyle Vassell waiting at the back post. A threaded ball from Burns to Vassell. The man who scored in red and white for Rotherham last season has come up trumps for Fleetwood again. And Hull City are behind for just the 4th time in the first half at the KCOM. It's Hull City 0, Fleetwood 1. It's Greaves. It now goes to the left-hand side for Callum Elder. So both teams have had a little bit of a controversial moment with a goal hitting the back of the net. Dan Batty had one ruled out. Hull City through ball into McGuinness. He will take this though. Josh McGuinness.
I'm going to tell you there. I'm adamant he's offside there.
It doesn't matter though for Hull City. Josh McGuinness picks the ball up and runs back, and it's 1-1.
When you're on a run like us, like we are at this present time, you can't perform to your maximum every single week. But what they have got, and they've shown it, you know, numerous times this season, is the ability to come back, the ability to come back and win the game. And we've done that today with, you know, with tremendous character and composure about us.
Here is Callum Camps. Andrew, he'll go back towards Donacian on the halfway line. Malik Wilkes just close by to him, now with Connolly, who looks to try and play it into Rossiter. Well nipped in by Dan Crowley. Here is Wilkes. Crowley stays wide for him, and Crowley will get the chance to deliver with his first touch. Looking for Malik Wilkes! What a goal that is! Keane Lewis Potter as well dances away towards Crowley. Malik Wilkes up on his feet. A sensational cross and a sensational finish means Hull City lead by 2-1.
Until it's mathematically possible, we'll keep our feet firmly on the ground, and you know, we want to finish the season well. You know, we've got 4 games left. You know, on a decent run, We'll be giving everything we have for the 4 games that come along. No one will be taking the foot off the gas, and we'll look forward to the game here on Tuesday.
Picked out a nice through ball towards Harvey Saunders, but brilliant play from Alfie Jones. That is an exemplary challenge right at the end of the game, and it was the final touch of the game. Hull City have won by 2-1. Fleetwood, Batty and Donnelly, and they sink to their knees, but Hull City have prevailed. Final score here at the KCOM, Hull City 2, Fleetwood 1.
I mean, like any team that's in and around the top 6 in this division, you have to have a real strong mentality in the changing room. You have to have a real focus and determination. You have to have a real, attitude to learn and to get better and to win games. And I'm sure Lincoln have got that. There's no question about that. That's the reason why they're in and around the top end of the league. Again, it's going to be a tough game.
Floated forward, a little bit of curve down the line, looking for Honeyman. Put out of play though by Ayoma, who's slotting in at centre half today rather than his traditional fullback position. The learning from Tottenham, and a quick throw in by Coyle into the feet of Honeyman, gets it back off the midfielder. Regan, Slater and Doherty and Honeyman, all 3 of the midfielders bunching up together on that right hand side to try and win Hull City a throw in, and they do that as it's down in the final third. Great chance this. And Wilkes, normally the recipient from throw-ins, will give it to Coyle. He delivers the cross. It's over Keane Lewis Potter, but in for Josh McGuinness. And Hull City start off in the best way possible. 1-0 up. Josh McGuinness, it's the first time in his career he scored 4 in a row, and it's only taken his second chance to come up with what Hull City require. 5 minutes gone. Hull City lead by a 1-0. 2 in the 6-yard box in black and amber. The delivery sent towards the back post, and Montsma arrives unmarked and he volleys home, and Lincoln City have found an equaliser. The Dutchman, the defender who loves scoring goals, it's his 6th of the season. Lincoln 1, Hull City 1 after 65 minutes, and Hull City have to find another winning goal if they are to be promoted today. They're going to make a change as well. White for Keane Lewis Potter.
Disappointing, Fletch. As you say, that's something that we're usually not bad at dealing with, set players.
So Hull City coming the other way. Coyle on the right hand side near the edge of the box, stands up across. It's looking for Tom Eaves. Now is it a penalty? It is! Tom Eaves has won a penalty for Hull City. Malik Wilkes is having to wait. Here we go. Malik Wilkes will hit it left-footed. It's into the net. It is delicate. It is precious for Hull City, and they are now so close to a return to the Championship. Malik Wilkes, calm as you like, makes it Lincoln 1, Hull City 2.
Brilliant, calm, composed. When the pressure was on, fantastic penalty.
Testament to the players, the way they've gone about their business. Never beaten. Again, Lincoln's come strong at us today, but we've shown real character and resilience to get the win at the end. The calmness and the coolness from Malik.
Ingram to Coyle. That's it. The Championship beckons again for Hull City. Hugs for the management and celebrations for the players. Look what it means. Hull City will play Championship football again.
Everybody understands what we need to do for the next couple of games to win the league, and that's the way we've approached most games this season, and Saturday will be no different.
Hull City already promoted back to the Championship, and they know today they can be crowned champions of the division.
I think they're showing that they are a team showing a lot of confidence at the moment. 5 games unbeaten, 4 of them wins, but the league table doesn't lie, and they are down there for a reason, and there's been a lot of upheaval on there this season at Wigan Athletic.
Honeyman now for Wilkes, right hand side, out wide still, looks to maybe drag it towards the penalty area. He's going to play it into Coyle, who chips it up. Keane Lewis Potter, it's in the net. Keane Lewis Potter will jog away in celebration. Jamie Jones did his best to keep it out, and Keane Lewis Potter keeps on scoring.
The front three keep on scoring, and the Tigers, with Keane Lewis Potter, make it Hull City 1, Wigan 0, 16 and a half minutes gone. And at the end of the season, when all the goals have been flowing, the team with the most goals in the country score again. Goal number 78 of the season. Wigan are behind, but compared to last time at the DW Stadium, they have certainly shown real strength and thinking. They're going to look for a quick equaliser here, and they're going to get it! Will Keane played it across into the feet of Dudo inside the 6-yard box. Wigan are level. You are your most vulnerable when you've scored, and Wigan Athletic have equalised just a minute after falling behind. This is a fantastic game to watch for the neutral, with both teams having something to play for. Honeyman, he's found a pass to Wilkes on the right-hand side, and Keane Lewis Potter is unmarked on the left. Wilkes, though, brings it in himself. He now with a little cutback towards Honeyman, and Hull City take the lead again. The man who has been the provider is the goal scorer today. George Honeyman makes it Hull City 2, Wigan 1.
Probably from 30 minutes on, I thought we showed real class and swagger about us today, the way we passed and moved the ball, created chances against a team who's on a very, very good run themselves. And credit to everyone, Liam and everyone at Wigan, for staying up, because again, the journey they've been on has been incredible as well.
Everyone except Solomon Ottabar is in the penalty area for Wigan. He's just trying to close off the short corner. Gavin White stripped ready to come on for the Tigers with 25 minutes to go here at the KCOM. Honeyman from the short corner plays it to the edge for Regan Slade, who lifts it towards Malik Wilkes, headed back across, and McGuinness puts it in. He's not going to be denied this time. Another goal for the Northern Irishman, and Hull City might just be over the line now. It's 3-1 to the Tigers, and Wigan are going to have to find everything they've got to get anything from this game. Hull City are just seconds away from being able to maybe find another case of champagne to open and spray about like they did at the LNER Stadium. Free kick goes Wigan's way inside the penalty area. Hull City won't care. They can celebrate now. Hull City, champions of League One.
Yeah, I couldn't be more happier for everyone. You know, you can hear it now, the fans outside. You know, that's for them, because it's been a rough ride, really. And to see these players, you know, you've got a squad of players here who will give everything for this football club, and I'm just delighted for everybody.